In 1945, reaching the moon was an impossible reality. By the 1960s, it seemed more real than it ever was before. Then it happened. On the 20th of June 1969, humans took their first steps on the moon, where Neil Armstrong uttered the famous phrase,
"That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind."
The first and second stage of the Saturn V rocket carried the third stage assembly to orbit. Once the orbit is stabilized, a translunar injection burn is performed. The TLI burn increases the spacecraft's velocity, changing its orbit from a circular low Earth orbit to a highly eccentric orbit, which intersects the moon's orbit. The third stage is then detached, and the Lunar Excursion Module, or the LEM for short, is docked to the surface module. The LEM then nears the moon, performing a lunar insertion burn. At this point, the LEM can detach from the surface module and perform the lunar landing.
Down a half. 30 seconds. Forward. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. ATA at a descent. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
He did an outstanding job, and when we're literally on the surface, he was in his test tube. Lunar geologist on a lunar surface, he was in a test tube. So he looked at the microgeology, and although I studied, the rest of us all studied geology and went on field trips and what have you, I was a macrogeologist. I didn't really care where the pebble came from, I cared where the mountains came from. So between the two of us, we were able to put a picture together, and I think it worked out very well.
During the Apollo program, we made 14 excursions in which the missions collected 2,200 samples weighing 382 kilograms. We also did some experiments on the moon, such as placing lunar ranging retroreflectors, LRRR for short, to measure the distance from the Earth to the moon. We also brought video cameras, which captured these amazing images of the Earth. The moon missions help accelerate our technological advancements. The computers made for the Apollo programs are the precursors to our modern-day computers, although they were much weaker in comparison. Many more technological innovations were made, such as precision valves, which are used to control fuel flow.